This is a quick and easy guide to the location of every green card in Rust. You can find timestamps in the description below if you're looking for a specific location, as well as a link to a playlist I'm creating with a bunch of updated tutorials and guides for Rust. First on the list is abandoned cabins. If nobody's built over here, there's a strong chance that this card is just laying around in this building. You can find it by going to the second floor and it'll be sitting right here on this table. The next location that you can find green cards are at lighthouses. These are going to be a little more popular than the abandoned cabins, so there might not always be a green card here if you're on a higher pop server. Players tend to come here to recycle a lot, but if there is a green card, it will be back here on this table, directly to your right when you enter. An even more popular place to get green cards is from gas stations. These are usually extremely hot spots with tons of bases built around them, but again, the green card will be on the table in this room next to the military crate, if there is one in here. Pretty much exactly the same as the gas station is the supermarket. This will also have a very similar room with the green card sitting on the table. I personally like to put a bag down next to either the gas station or the supermarket so I can spawn in it randomly, get a bunch of loot, and maybe have a chance at grabbing a green card before somebody else. The Junkyard is another place that you can get an easy green card. It's a little tucked away inside of here though. If you locate the recycler from the center where the crane is at and take a left turn right here, there's all these containers over here, and one of them has a door that you can open up. And currently the card glitches through the table slightly, but if you hover over it, you'll be able to see the outline of it. So if you don't see this outline, the card is not here. And those are the easiest and most popular ways of finding green cards. But once those green cards are looted from those locations, there's a timer before they respawn. In that case, you would have to wait for the respawn timer, but there are some alternative options, which include killing scientists to obtain some more green cards. The first option being road scientists that you'll find next to junk piles. They have about a 25% chance to drop a green card after killing them. If you're really super struggling to get a green card, I would recommend this as your backup option. Next is underwater labs. This is a procedurally generated monument, which means it's different on every server, so there's a chance that you could get multiple green cards from here by locating the computer stations. And if you head in here, there's going to be a green card in this locker. Sometimes it falls out onto the floor, but it should be on this shelf in here. Military tunnels is our next location, and it's the place where you'll find the most green cards in the game. You will need to be prepared to kill many scientists though. You do not need to run the card monument itself. You just need to come in here and wipe out all the scientists and you'll get a bunch of green cards this way. They have about a 35% chance of dropping a card. And sometimes they'll drop two, as you saw with this guy right here. These final 3 green card spawns are kind of like a bonus because they're locked behind a card swipe. But if you're doing small oil rig, behind the blue swipe, there will be a green card on the table in here. And if you bring a green card to large oil and run the green card swipe on here, you'll be refunded an extra green card on this table. And the final green card spawn is pretty much another refund when you're running power plant. You're gonna have to swipe the green card right here. You'll enter through, go to the left, and then you'll take another left behind this door, and there's a table directly in front of you over here with a green card on it. This is a pretty rare green card location. Not a lot of people know about this because you kind of just run right by it. And now you know the location of every single green card in Rust. There should be a playlist on your screen right now called Rust Tutorials and Guides. You can find guides for the blue cards and red cards there, and I'll also have a link to that playlist in the description below.